Assalamu alaikum beautiful people, welcome to the class of chemistry. This is Sheharbana and I'm gonna make you learn the lesson in the most easiest possible way. If you like the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and do not forget to press the bell icon. So let's begin. So today we will study about nucleic acids. Nucleic acids are the essential components of every living cell. They are generally long-chain molecules made up of nucleotides. Now we will see what does nucleotides mean. Nucleotides consist of three components. These are a pentose sugar and a phosphate group and a nitrogenous base. These three components are attached together as shown in this animation. There are two types of nucleic acid. The first one is deoxyribonucleic acid or DNA, and the second one is ribonucleic acid or RNA. We will first study about deoxyribonucleic acid or DNA, which is found in our cell. DNA consists of deoxyribose sugar. It is a 5-carbon sugar. There are two types of sugar. One is deoxyribose and the other one is ribose. The difference is only that on carbon 2, the carbon is attached to hydrogen, whereas in ribose sugar, the carbon is attached to hydroxyl group. The structure of DNA was discovered by Watson and Crick in 1953. It is a long double-stranded molecule consisting of two chains. Each chain is made up of sugar, phosphate, and a base, or you can say nucleotides. In this diagram, you can see that how the DNA strands are linked with each other with the help of nucleotides. If we go deep inside the structure, we came to know that the sugar and the phosphate groups make the backbone of the chain, and the two chains are linked through the bases. Or in other words, you can see in the diagrams clearly that the strands are made up of sugar and phosphate, whereas the inside strands are actually the nitrogenous bases. Now we will see that why DNA is important for us. DNA is a permanent storage place for genetic information in the nucleus of a cell. It carries and stores all the genetic informations of the cell. So you can say that DNA is the storehouse of genetic information. It has all the information like how the cell is supposed to proceed in the coming life events. Furthermore, DNA passes these informations as instructions from generation to generation that how to synthesize particular proteins from amino acids. These instructions are known as the genetic code of life. They determine whether an organism is man or a tree or a donkey or whether a cell is a nerve cell or a muscle cell. The sequence of nitrogenous bases in DNA determines the protein development in the new cells. The function of the double helix formation of DNA is to ensure that no disorder takes place. DNA carries genes that controls the synthesis of RNA. Error introduced into the genes synthesized faulty RNA. It synthesizes faulty proteins that do not function the way they are supposed to. This disorder causes genetic disease. The synthesis of RNA from DNA takes place inside the nucleus of the cell. Once the RNA is produced from DNA, it then moves towards the cytoplasm and help in the protein production. These proteins are produced with the help of ribosomes. Now we will study about ribonucleic acid or RNA. Ribonucleic acid consists of ribose sugar. We have studied the difference between deoxyribose and ribose sugar previously. The difference only lies in the presence and absence of hydroxyl group. Like in ribose, hydroxyl group is present, whereas in deoxyribose, hydroxyl group is not present. RNA is a single-stranded molecule. It is responsible for putting the genetic information to work in the cell to build proteins. Its role is like a messenger. RNA is synthesized by DNA to transmit the genetic information. RNA receives, reads, decodes, and uses the given information to synthesize new proteins. Thus, RNA is responsible for directing the synthesis of new proteins. Here in this animation, you can see that how the protein has been synthesized through RNA. Looking at a schematic diagram, this DNA helps in the synthesis and passes the instruction to RNA. Then RNA further synthesizes according to the instructions given by DNA, and then RNA produce the proteins. DNA synthesis is known as replication, RNA synthesis is known as transcription, and protein synthesis is known as translation. I would also like to share some interesting facts about DNA. Cancer is caused by damage to DNA or interfering with the mechanism of its replication or by passing information. So by understanding the mechanism of action of DNA, cancer can be cured. I hope that you liked the video. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also press the bell icon for latest updates. Thank you so much for watching.